Hey guys, what's up guys? This is your boy again, man. I'm Mzuvukile Mngaya and welcome to the Mzuvuneta TV. And today I just wanted to share with you guys, I had a wonderful opportunity where I met up with the football coach and the pastor for the ladies soccer, where he reflected on the 2017-18 season, as well as how he manages to be a pastor and a football coach. We even asked him quick fire questions where he talked about his favorite song, his favorite meal and all those funny things. But more importantly, he even shared his future plans for the UFH football team. So to find out more, what's the next interview?
Fine, and you?
I'm good. For the benefit of the viewers at home, may you please introduce yourself?
I am L.Tshivase. Well, I am here in Alice. The coach of ladies soccer at Forte.
Okay. So tell me, Mr. Lucky, how long have you been a coach? In general, probably all your life, or you've just started with the ladies soccer?
No, I've been a coach for some time. I started in 1995 to be the coach. Well, it was ladies soccer at Forte, but I had a break where I went to the guys for about 3 years. Then I concentrated on my team in Alice Football Association. Then I went back to Forte in 2006.
The passion for football, where does it come from?
The passion has been there, you know. I used to play soccer and I believe that I was talented. So with that, you know, comes you liking the soccer, the sport, and staying with the sport.
Talking about being talented, have you ever, made it to any level?
Yes, I played, well, in today's levels, I played in ABC with Tornado.
Okay.
You know, and then I was in the calls of Arcadia Shepherds in Pretoria. That was, some time ago.
So you were that good?
Yeah. I believe that if I was in, a town where there was a professional team, I was going to be able to make it. But I am in Alice because I'm called to be a pastor.
Pastor?
Yeah, so I am a pastor of a church in Alice, and I'm doing the coaching on part-time basis.
Okay. Yeah. So let me get it straight. You're a pastor, you're a coach, you're a family man. How do you balance all this?
Yeah, it's all about, having a plan. You need to know when to do what at what time. Most of my days during the day, I do my pastoring work and my studying most of the time, and then late in the evening I go and dedicate about 2 hours to my football, then go back to be with my family. And, yeah.
Okay, back to football. As a coach, obviously there are some qualities that you look for in a player. Do you probably know which ones that you look at? Probably like their attitude, pace, whatever. What are some of the qualities you look for in a player?
Well, it depends on which player you're looking at. If you're looking at a striker, there will be specific qualities that you want. Some maybe you must get a well-built player, a pacey player when on strike force, and then on the midfield you want some skillful player and
all that. Creativity.
Yeah, and then at the back you want somebody with the muscle and all that, and goalkeeper some height, and then from there being flexible and all that. But in general, you need an athlete, okay? We can say a footballer that is disciplined. Yeah, you need a footballer that is disciplined, the one that knows exactly why is he doing what he's doing, and he has to do that at a time when he's required to do training and all that. He must be available for that. So discipline is also important. Yeah, it's the most important thing when you are looking at a footballer.
Okay, I believe you are the coach for the UFH ladies team.
Yes.
And you guys had, I don't know if it's a successful season, 2018-16?
Yeah, 2018 is a very successful season. Looking where we come from, when we look back the 3 years, from 2015, it was a very difficult, years for Forte ladies soccer. In 2015, inside the campus, we had about 5 players, which was very difficult to do anything. in terms of training. But we always had players from outside that were joining us on the matches, which is a difficult thing to do, job to do, because you have to combine the people that you have not seen during the week and the few that we have seen during, So it was a difficult thing. And then 2016 it was the same, and it resulted us in being almost kicked out, relegated, and 2017 the same thing. This year things have changed.
How so?
We have more than 19 players inside the campus.
That's the full team.
Yeah, that's the full team. And then we have a different league at all, where now we're no more playing only 14 games, we are playing 30 games, which gives you a chance to be able to work on the players. So we played well. Looking at now, we have played around 28 games.
Okay.
In total, we are left with one more game, and we are position 7,
Wow.
which is something I'm satisfied with.
Okay. So just briefly, do you have any highlights, positive highlights in the 2018 season, 17-18 season?
I can point at 2 games. One game is when we were playing Golden Stars in PE, which we usually play that game towards the end, and we on most of the time we have never won that particular game. And this year we went there and we were able to beat Golden Stars 3-1. And then after that we came and played Birmingham. Birmingham is not a small team.
Birmingham, the East London?
City, in East London. It's not a small team, it's a big team. It has been the champs of Sasol and all that, and we managed to beat them 3-2. So those two, form the highlight of mine, this year.
How do you think you managed to achieve that goal? What changed in the players' attitude and minds?
I think what happened with us this year, we arrived at a time where mistakes inside the field of play was something that we can talk about and laugh at it.
Okay.
And that was able to make the players to be free, because in the past there was a big attitude towards one another. If somebody makes a mistake, the people will hold it in their heart and all that. But this year we were able to laugh at the mistake that people made and accept that sometimes people make mistakes, and that changed the whole the approach of the game changed. When they went there, they knew that if they make a mistake, it's not a train smash. It is acceptable for them to make some mistakes.
Okay. Still with the moments of 2018, do you have any negative ones, like where you felt like you guys were done? And tell us, how did you guys manage to take yourselves out of such a situation?
Yeah, when we were beaten by Mbasha Eagles.
What was the score like?
The score, they beat us 5-3. And
not that bad though.
Yeah, that was bad. Why? Because Mbasha Eagles just arrived in Sasol.
Ooh.
And I didn't expect us to be beaten by that particular team. I'm sorry. With all respect to the team, I respect those particular, but they shown us flames that day, and
They meant business.
But I knew that we also contributed to that defeat, where we didn't have some regulars, and we had to change the squad and things like that. So we knew that we need to be well prepared all the time and have our best all the time when we go for the games.
Talking about the bests, do you have any best players?
Yeah, we
just not to mention names basically, but do you have like favorite players in the team?
We do. I mean, we look at the defense. We are really balanced at the defense there. 2-3, players that basically are doing well. But yes, there's room for improvement. And even in the middle field, 2-3 of them that are doing well. When we know that when they are around, otherwise we'll be able to control the game. And then strike force, yes. We have, we had those ones I requested. I mentioned them. We had KK. We had general, we had a seaway.
Okay.
That basically was a formidable combination.
Front three.
Yeah, front three. That was,
Okay. I'm not sure if you've seen the news, but I also read on the paper that KK and Siwe will not longer be the team next year.
Yeah, there are about 3 players. Okay, there is KK, who's basically going to University of Pretoria.
Okay.
Well, they did approach me, University of Pretoria. Yeah, when we were in the USA club champs.
2018 USA.
Yeah,
Okay.
club champs in PE. They did approach me and they requested him, and he's done with his studying at Pretoria. So KK will be going there, KK senior. And then it is Siwe. It's vets that approached.
Oh, yeah.
So he has 3 places where he can choose to go. It is NMU, it is vets, it is Western Cape. So we're going to lose him on that. And then we have Tepiso, who's just finishing his
Casemiro, they call it Casemiro.
Yeah, who's finishing his degree and is going back home to Mpumalanga. So we will be without those 3.
How do you, I'm not sure if it's possible, how do you plan to replace them, if there's such a thing?
We have started with the preparation for next year and started recruiting and making sure that we know who's in and who's going out. Yes, at the moment it's those 3 and some few that basically wouldn't like to be back in the team, but we are working on replacing those players. It's going to be a tough one, but we believe that now we can get some new people coming in.
Do you have any most improved player this season?
Yeah, the most improved player this year is a lady called Iviwe, who this year it was a start basically, and she was not so good at the beginning, but she improved quickly. That when you set the squad, you always thought, hey, I need to put her somewhere. And more than her improvement in play, she has a wonderful character and a wonderful attitude.
Okay.
It's an attitude that I just wish that the other players can take on. She's willing to listen to what the coach says, and she gets in and work for you as a coach and want to repay the faith that we have in her and all that. So, I can say that she's the most improved player.
Okay. Before I ask you a very important question, I just want to ask you what we call a quick fire questions.
Okay.
What's your favorite color? You can always say,
I said gray.
Gray.
Yeah, gray is my favorite color.
Okay. Your favorite meal?
Well, chicken and rice. I'm not so.
Chicken.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not
so
really into red meat and stuff.
No, not red meat.
Okay. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Why?
Quality.
Quality.
Yeah, quality. I know that people will argue that Adidas is also a good quality, but when you look at Nike, it attracts you also, and when you arrive there, the quality is good.
Okay. Obviously, you had this one inspirational player growing up. Who was your favorite player and why?
I will have to divide that.
Two, maybe.
Yeah. And locally there was a player called Teenage Lad
Teenage Lad.
Teenage Lad, who was an excellent player. He used to take the ball, run at the defenders, and very good. And Europe-wise, Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. One thing that I respect that man for, young man. Okay, it's the level of conditioning that he is always in.
Wow.
He's always prepared for the match, and performing at that high level for so many years. It takes somebody who is disciplined for I know that it's always compared to Messi. Yeah, but
who's your favorite?
Ronaldo.
This is Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo, because the work that Ronaldo does, I know Messi has his own magic, but the work that Ronaldo does,
he's a super athlete, isn't he?
Yeah, check what happens after he has left Real Madrid. there was a slump that was there.
Yeah, goal drought.
And then you check Barcelona, they have adopted, even when Messi is not there, they were still winning some games and all that. And it says the quality of Ronaldo is something.
Okay.
Even in Portugal, his quality just comes out.
Even in Juventus now, Juventus is one of the strong competitors for the Champions League.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you watch TV? What's your favorite TV show?
Hey, sports channel like soccer.
Soccer.
we always had loggerheads at home, which when I want to watch soccer and they want to watch something, but I do allow because I'm a family man.
Yeah,
so
you have to be.
Yeah, one day in a week I watch what they are watching, the soapies and all that, but it's all because they are watching.
What sort of soapies do you guys watch?
No, my family, they do watch Generations. They watch. Yeah, they do watch that. Yeah, so I find myself
sitting there as well.
Yeah, I have to because the family is sitting.
Yeah. Your favorite song?
Well, Prayer Celebration is my group. So there's quite a number of songs that they sing.
So I assume your genre is gospel.
Gospel, yeah. So Benjamin Gilbert, Prayer Celebration.
Can you dance?
Huh?
Can you dance?
No. No.
How do you celebrate your goals when you score during the time?
I don't dance. The girls do it, and then I'll be just keeping my cool so that I don't offend the opponent. But I can't.
You know, there's that Dybala dance. I don't know if it's called Dybala. The one where you just like that.
I know.
Can you do that?
No, I don't do that. I don't do that. The one celebration that I like of the team is the one of Celtic where they sit like they're in class and then somebody raises their hand.
Yeah.
That one I can do. It's just that it's about being in class, Yeah.
At least it's kind of like respectful and stuff. Okay, before we wrap it up, Coach, let's say you were given an opportunity to relive 2018. What would you do differently?
One, I think playing. I will really put an emphasis on playing. That's number one. Number two, discipline. There has been matches that we lost just because of discipline.
Yeah.
And either discipline started at training where people didn't attend and all that, and discipline when we are traveling where some people were not in a condition to play actually. And we never took harsh decisions or disciplinary measures concerning that. I think that's the two areas that I need to improve.
Next year.
Yeah, the planning must be, let the people know what you are thinking, your goals and all that. And then number two, let the people be prepared, disciplined enough to be there. And I believe that the sleeping giant forte will wake up, when those two things are attended to. And then we can be able to reach our goals. For next year,
goals for 2019.
For 2019,
even beyond that.
Yeah, in Sasol League, if we finish 1 or 2, that would be great. I want to challenge for the champion, for Sasol League, and then USA. It's very tough. I really want to qualify. Qualify, varsity, which is basically being a top.
I think it's possible.
Yeah, it is possible if we work from the beginning of the year throughout. As I've said, we have started working now, getting the players that are coming back and all that, and then thinking about how our program is going to be. I believe that with my technical team, if we work hard on the plans we have, we will be able to achieve those particular plans.
Well, thank you so much, Coach, for your time.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Any last words to probably the young and upcoming footballers, ladies?
Yeah, what I want to say to the upcoming footballers, it is very, very important to know the reason why you play sport. And when you have known it that this is what I want to follow, it's important to be disciplined. Because without being disciplined, you're not going anywhere. But and the issue of purpose of why you do something, it applies to every area of life. If you know the purpose of something, what happens is that you are in an advantage. But if you don't know the purpose, you will abuse and regret after some time the chances that you have lost because you never knew that there is so much in what you are doing that you can achieve.
And lastly, what can you say to your players?
To my players, I just want to thank them for the hard work of 2018, each and every one of them, without mentioning names and all that. But I just want to thank them in general, all of them. There has been some ups and downs and all that, as they are in every family. But I thank them that we were able to be together throughout.
So do you have like a challenge that you can put out there for them for next year?
Yeah, next year I'm requesting them number one to make sure that they show commitment, and number two they get disciplined in basically attending training sessions and with the matches that we will be playing. So those two things will help us as a team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And all the best going forward.
Yeah.
All right. There you have it, guys. Yes, you want to say something?
No.
Okay, there you have it, guys. It's your boy, Mzungu, TV. See you next time.